Are you ready to stop waiting? To start your creative journeys, to start your projects, to change something that you know you need to change? Well, I invite you to put any extra stuff down, any extra thoughts, your phone, the work that you're currently doing, the work that you think you need to do in the future. We're going to take a few minutes to give that a break and find the source of what you need right now. Not what you needed yesterday, not what you need tomorrow, what you need right now. So let's move through it together. Hey guys, thanks for coming back for another week. Today, we're going to practice moving through taking your first steps for something that you know that you really need to do, that you have been waiting on for a while. And quite literally, we're going to be practicing moving and staying still, okay? So we're going to be using movement as a tool to basically feel more safety, more support within our own body, to know the next steps, have the confidence to take them, and even develop a little bit more elasticity within our whole nervous system so that taking each step isn't as big of a jump as you feel like. You can remember these things. We can break up the steps into even smaller steps. You can also just take them, and if you fail, it's okay. So we're going to practice that. Moving without perfection, allowing that space to feel supportive for yourself. So with that said, set up a little space for yourself. It doesn't have to be large. I'm in my room right now. We're not really going to move like crazy, but you can get creative with the space that you have. If you'd like to light a candle, turn some incense on, just turn a little music on. I'll have some on too. We're going to do this. So we're basically going to be practicing something that involves, if you can, stand. Please stand. If your body needs you to remain seated, I'm going to invite you to be seated, but allow yourself to imagine physically walking forward. You can even wiggle your toes or your fingers, or even use the upper part of your body, whichever part of your body that you can use, to almost like bring this like forward moving kind of energy or motion to yourself, okay? Instead of staying here and becoming still and having still water, we're going to move into this forward flow. This is kind of how like water moves, right? Wind, any kind of movement, things move. So with that said, find your space wherever that is, whatever shape that is needed for you to start in. Remember, you can always change, right? Anything that I suggest is just a suggestion. So with that said, we're going to take a deep breath in and out. Perhaps closing the eyes if that feels safe for you. Take another deep breath in and out. And I want you to feel your balance here. Notice if you're teetering, if you feel like really still like a tree or a rock. Maybe you notice if you're teetering left and right. Maybe start to intentionally just shift your weight. Maybe you're just shifting left and right or creating little circles for yourself. But allow for the body to become a little bit more loose. So imagine you're a tree swaying in the wind. Maybe you're like a baby tree, right? Maybe the wind is really strong. And start to feel what it feels like to rock forward and back. Maybe you're using the bend of your knees and your feet to rock back and forth. Maybe you're using your hips to do this. Maybe you're even just using your shoulders and your upper body to feel forward and back. Maybe even take it into your head. Yes, no. And start to create a ripple effect. Maybe going all the way up and down the spine. Imagine you're like drawing energy out of the earth and into your body and up into the sky. It doesn't matter how you look here. What matters is what you feel. And now in this moment, we're going to actually start to imagine physically moving forward. You can even practice by moving your feet or your hands. So maybe your hands start. Maybe you're like rowing a boat forward. And practice just moving and actually taking a step forward and then a step backward. Step forward and then backward. And then you can move your body, move your arms. However they feel like they need to move right now. Maybe you feel like you need a little bit more support, so give yourself a hug while doing this. Maybe you can even hold your hands together if you feel like you need that. You didn't have anybody holding your hand for a while. Remember, you got you. Keep connecting to your breath. And start to make it a little bit of a dance here. Maybe your steps become lighter. Maybe your forward motion turns into a circle that keeps you moving forward. Allow your steps to be steps that move you. Notice how your body feels. Whatever your motion may be, allow your body to experiment. And take a few more deep breaths here. Really let it come out. Move forward in a way that feels right for you. Might even be sidestepping like a crab. You're still moving. Maybe backwards movement is the way that you need to go. And that's okay. And we'll start to slow down those footsteps. Come back into a swaying motion. Slow it down. Just for a moment. We'll inhale the arms up. Take a nice stretch. Exhale them down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale them down. Last one. Inhale your arms up. Really feel your feet dig into the earth, or whatever part of your body is touching the earth, connect to the earth. Exhale it down. I'll invite you to just shake out the body, shake out anything, maybe even just swipe off anything that feels like it needs a little bit of like a tap or a swipe here or there. Woo! Shake it off like a lion. And when you're ready, open your eyes. How do you feel? Is there a difference from where you started to where you are now? I thank you so much for joining me. My name is Gabriella, and this is Creative Nest, your supportive space to nurture your creativity. If you want to dive a little deeper, I actually have a free 3-day challenge for you to visit the spaces in your body that can actually help you grow your creativity, your creative authority, your ability to play, and take your life to the next level. So if that feels like it resonates, you can click the link in the bio, visit Creative Nest, and sign up. I'll send you the emails in a 3-day series. Keep you following up. And I'll follow up with you next week. Thank you so much.